Were you excited for a Callisto Protocol, hoping for a cool survival horror game, just like, you know, classic Resident Evil or Dead Space style, and was slightly disappointed when it turned out to be an action horror dodging simulator game instead? Me too! So what if I told you that there is a game that came around the same time as Callisto and is exactly what you were looking for? Except it's an old school sci-fi survival horror game that was made by 2 people only, by the way. Thanks to Humble Bundle I got to discover this game, because otherwise I would have probably never heard about that game, because that game is probably underrated. I think on Steam it has only like 5k reviews or something like that, and it deserves to have way much more. Just to be clear, Callisto and Signalis are 2 total different games. The only thing they have in common is that they are both horror games and that they are sci-fi and they take up in space. And I'm not making this video to compare these 2 games to one another, alright? That's just dumb. It's like comparing Call of Duty to God of Duty, okay? It's just stupid. In fact, Callisto is a fun game and all, despite all of the issues that the game lacks, like the shitty dodging that takes away all of the danger the game has to offer, all the bad optimization this game had at launch. Let's not talk about that. And despite all of that, alright, it's still a game I would recommend on sale if you guys are looking for a game with some fun combat, I guess, because boy oh boy, with a melee weapon in that game, smashing the brains out like and picking them up with your gravity gauntlet or whatever you call that and throwing them into the wall, that's great. Alright, that's some good fun combat game. It's pretty goofy, but it's fun. But that's the thing, that's not what I thought Callisto was going to be. And I was kind of bummed at first, which is why I'm making this video. For if you were someone that got bummed out of Callisto Protocol and refunded the game, and if you wanted a game that Hey, Annie.
What the dog doing?
And also because I thought giving that title to the video will bring attention and you guys will click on the video. Did it work? I hope so. If it did, leave a like. Alright, smash the like button! Signalis is a game that got published by Humble Games. If you guys don't know Humble Games, they are like this one website where if you have a subscription, every month you get to pick up 10 games, I believe. For example, this month bundle of January, you get to play Doom Eternal, Holy World, Tribes of Midgard, and many more. Alright, so if you're interested, go check Humble Games. A link will be down in the description. And if you have a subscription on Humble Games, you can play this game for free.
It's free real estate.
If you're considering on playing this game and you have a subscription, go try this game right now because it's gonna be worth it, alright? And Signalis is heavily inspired by games such as early Resident Evil games and most definitely Silent Hill games. Just listen to the atmosphere of this game and tell me if it doesn't sound like a Silent Hill game. And this game is played like your classic survival horror game. You have like a maximum of 6 inventory slots. So, you know, prepare to backtrack a lot in this game. And I mean a lot. So, if you are someone that doesn't have a lot of patience, the backtracking will be the real horror for you in this game. You can decide for yourself how you play the game. You can be the kind of player that tries to save your resources by avoiding enemies. You can be all stealthy like Snake from Metal Gear Solid. You can go like dun, 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 dun. Or you can play the game wrong and go ahead shooting all the monsters you see ahead of you. Go, but I wouldn't do that if I were you, unless you really wanna suffer and be out of ammo every time. The puzzles in this game are phenomenal. It's exquisite. It's chef's kiss. Some requires understanding riddles. To solve them, you would have something like, the riddle me this, Batman. What is... How does the riddle go?
What is long, hard, and has come in the middle?
A penis.
No, the answer is cucumber!
Or sometimes you gotta memorize certain things you find in other rooms to proceed. And, you know, an easy cheat is using your phone, take a picture of your screen, and then easy peasy, that's how you remember most of the things. That's what I did, because the game offers you a camera in the game to use so that you can memorize certain areas in the room, which I never use because, well, I'm a little cheater. I just use my phone, easy peasy. I cheat the system, alright? Just do that. Now, the story of the game. Now we jump into the whole theory about the game. This is why you put Vatividia to understand the story of this game, because I have no clue what happens in that game, to be honest. But it's not really the most important part of the game. Trust me, you want to be there for the gameplay and the atmosphere. The story is just like a side dish, but the basics are pretty simple to understand. You are a replica, which is like an android, and you are in search of your lost partner. That's the main concept, easy to understand. But whatever happens in the game, it just feels like a big what the fuck nightmare sequence. They do make sense, I guess, if you understand the meaning behind it, but like I said, go watch some YouTube videos that talks about the story behind it, because I have no clue. I also never really bothered searching for answers because I prefer to keep it a mystery. I want to keep thinking about the game day and days and days to come. So I'm like, holy shit, this game Signalis, what a game. Because honestly, I kept thinking about this game after I finished it for like 3 days or something. If a game managed to make you keep thinking about the game like that for the coming next days, well, that's why you know they made a great game, you know? The game also has different endings, and it's all dependent on how you play the game. Not gonna say much to avoid spoilers. The game is free on Humble. I don't know if me talking like a dumbass made me want to try the game out, but if you have a Humble subscription, it's a big steal. Go play now. And even if you don't have a Humble subscription, paying 20 euros for this game is worth it. You know, one thing that I was really tilted about is how this game came right after, I don't remember if it came right after Game Awards.
I think I want to nominate this award to my Reformed Orthodox Rabbi Bill Clinton. Thank you, everybody.
But it was too late to be nominated, so I hope that this game gets nominated for the Game Awards of 2023. It deserves it. Signalis sparked my long lust for survival horror games back to life, and it gives me hope for more epic horror games in the future. And no, Callisto Protocol is not a horror game. Even though it's considered a horror game, it's an action game. It's not even scary. Yes, I'm just ending the video by comparing Callisto Protocol once again to Signalis. If you like the video, subscribe, leave a like, and go check my other videos. Also, we have a Discord. Can we just take a second to talk about my Discord that I have for like a long time, and that you guys can also join that very Discord so that we can have a talk and maybe play games and maybe, you know, talk about funny memes and go like, haha, this is stront. Yeah, go join Discord. Thank you. Bye bye.